Good evening. Thanks for being here. Today we're diving into the world of riboflavin, also known as vitamin B2. I know it doesn't sound super exciting right away, but by the end of this, you'll see why it deserves a little more attention. It's essential for energy, metabolism, and even skin and eye health. We're going to break it down into what it is, what it does in the body, where you can find it in your everyday food, and what happens if you don't get enough, or too much, and how it fits into overall nutrition. So, let's get started. So first, what exactly is riboflavin? Well, it's one of the 8 B vitamins, specifically B2, and it plays a huge role in keeping your body running smoothly. Specifically, it helps convert the food you eat, such as carbs, proteins, fats, into usable energy. You may not realize it now, but every time you eat something and your body digests it and your cells start getting to work, riboflavin is helping behind the scenes. It's also water soluble, meaning it dissolves in water and your body doesn't store it. So, unlike fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A or vitamin D, riboflavin has to be replenished every day through your diet or supplements. Now, let's geek out with a little bit of chemistry. Riboflavin's structure includes a 3-ring system called an isoalloxane ring, which is attached to a sugar alcohol called ribitol. It's this complex structure that allows riboflavin to act as a coenzyme in all those energy-producing reactions we'll talk about. One really cool thing about riboflavin, personally my favorite thing about riboflavin, it's bright yellow, naturally, and it fluoresces under UV light. It literally glows. That's actually where it gets the flavin part of its name, from the Latin word flavus, meaning yellow. If you've ever noticed your urine turning neon yellow after taking a multivitamin, that's riboflavin. Okay, so let's talk about what riboflavin actually does in your body. First and foremost, it is used to make 2 coenzymes, FMN and FAD. These guys are absolutely essential in metabolism. They help enzymes convert nutrients from our food into ATP, which, if you didn't know, is the energy currency of the cell. It is also involved in the metabolism of other vitamins like B6, B3, which is actually niacin, and folate. And it plays a role in maintaining normal homocysteine levels. A big deal when it comes to heart health. Without riboflavin, these processes slow down and your cells struggle to function properly. Now, let's figure out how we can keep our riboflavin levels up. Luckily, getting enough riboflavin is pretty easy with a well-rounded diet. Dairy is one of the biggest sources, milk and yogurt specifically. Cheese is always a great option too. Eggs and meats, especially those organ meats that no one thinks about, like liver and kidneys, are also very high in riboflavin. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, don't worry. Green vegetables like spinach, broccoli, and asparagus are great choices. Almonds and mushrooms are also great plant-based sources. And don't forget about those fortified grains. Many cereals and breads have added riboflavin. So yes, even your sugary breakfast cereal might be helping you meet your vitamin 2 needs. Now, let's look about why all this matters. What are the health benefits of riboflavin? First, skin and eye health. Riboflavin supports healthy skin, and deficiency can lead to dry, cracked lips or sores in the corner of the mouth. It also helps maintain clear vision, and research suggests it may reduce the risk of cataracts over time. Secondly, it supports the production of red blood cells. Like, hello, we need those. Without enough, you can develop anemia, which causes fatigue and weakness. Riboflavin also plays a role in growth and tissue repair, especially important in the times of healing or development. Here's where riboflavin really stands out against the other vitamins. It's incredibly safe. Your body can only absorb so much at a time, which is around 27 milligrams in one go. After that, the rest just passes through your system. Because of that, no upper limit has been set by health authorities. Even if you take hundreds of milligrams in a supplement, your body will just excrete the excess, mainly through your urine. This is one reason why it's used in high doses for migraine treatment without much concern of an overdose. So you still want to know what happens if you take too much. Well, not a bunch. Not really anything happens, actually. The most common side effect, if you can really even call it that, is the bright yellow urine. It might look weird, but it's totally harmless, and it just shows your body is excreting the extra B2. In some cases, like when people take super duper high doses, hundreds of milligrams or more, there may be minor digestive systems, like stomach cramps or diarrhea. But these side effects are very rare, and riboflavin remains one of the least toxic vitamins you can take. Well, now that we know that it's safe to take too much, let's flip this around and talk about what happens when you don't have enough. Riboflavin deficiency is rare in developed countries, but it does happen, especially in people with poor diets or absorption problems. Symptoms include things like cracked lips, sore throat, red or itchy eyes, and a swollen, painful tongue. Over time, a deficiency can lead to anemia and even contribute to cataracts. Certain groups are more at risk, such as vegans or vegetarians who don't eat fortified foods. Pregnant women with chronic illnesses or those with rare genetic issues affecting B2 transport. Fortunately, a standard diet or a basic multivitamin usually covers it. To wrap it up, riboflavin might not be the flashiest vitamin, and you may forget it after this presentation, but just remember that it is very essential. It helps convert food into energy, supports your skin and eyes, helps reduce red blood cells, and even plays a huge role in mental health and migraines. You can get it from everyday foods like dairy, meat, veggies, and cereals. That's like every food group. And your body handles extra amounts extremely well. So next time you see B2 on a food label or supplement bottle, you'll know exactly what it does and why it matters. Thanks for sticking with me through all this science.